What's up, Tesla family? So it's our lucky day today. I came to my buddy's car wash, complete. It's a hand car wash. All the Teslas in Austin come here, and today I've got a little treat for you guys. I pulled up and I saw a Model Y that was just washed. So let's show you guys this Tesla Model Y and see what you guys think. So actually I saw a Model Y a few weeks ago, and my first impression was that it looked much better in person than from when I saw it at the Model Y unveil a year ago. I'm not sure it just looks a little bit sleeker, but if I was to get a Model Y, it'd be this exact configuration. I love you guys know my Model S, X, and 3 are all pearl white. I think white kind of like stands for cleanliness, you know, sustainability, environmentally friendly, and I think white looks the best on most Teslas, especially Model X, that Stormtrooper look. And I think the same is true for the Model Y. So I saw Model Y in person, I believe it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was very pleasantly surprised at the size. The silhouette of the Model Y, I think, is almost the same as a Model X. It's not much different, but you guys know this is kind of like if the Model X and Model 3 had a baby, that would be the Model Y. And you can see from the wheels, the red caliper, the calipers are not red, so this isn't a performance model. I'm assuming it's the long range. You can tell, so it's a dual motor, all-wheel drive, so we have electrical motor on both axles. The first thing that I noticed when I walk up to the car is definitely the chrome delete looks super sweet. I was surprised they didn't chrome out or delete out the T and the dual motor. I think it would look much better if everything was just, but I guess it's not too hard to do those. But the handlebars, and I guess they didn't tint the front, the passenger and the driver's side windows. But everything else, all the chrome that you'd normally see on the handlebars, on the pillars here, everything looks, and even on the side view mirrors, and all the way down to, actually there used to be a little bit of a T here on my Model X, so that's a little bit different, but yeah, this looks clean. From the front is basically a copy of a Model 3. As you guys know, the Model 3 is Tesla's first kind of iPhone moment, their mass distribution car. I think the Model Y is going to take that to the next level, because you guys know a lot of American families, they love the small SUV segment. So I really think this car is going to do really well. It'll probably outsell in the long run the Model 3 even. So I'm driving a white Model 3 just like this one. I wish I had it here to put it side by side. To my eye, I don't notice any kind of difference. I think I read somewhere that 75% of the hardware used in the Model 3 are also used in the Model Y. It's the rest of the 25% that makes the difference. But I would easily, in a heartbeat, switch from my Model 3 to this Model Y. I think it looks much better to me, and the thing that really sells it for me is a little bit bigger size. I like sitting a little bit higher up, and of course the storage space is actually 3 times than in the Model 3. So let's just kind of take a detailed look. We started from the front, as you guys can tell here. Headlights, I mean the design, the shapes, everything I think looks exactly like the Model 3. So I'll just keep moving. And the things that I notice immediately is like this section up here looks very much like the beginnings of the Model X. The side view mirrors I noticed are a little bit like fatter in design. I'll take a little bit of you guys see it's kind of like it's squished more. On my Model 3 it's a little bit longer and skinnier, so maybe that helps with like seeing more in the back. If you guys want to take a closer look at these wheels, I forget what Tesla calls these, but they're super nice looking. This is probably what I would get. I don't think I would go for the performance in this one. The long range will actually be, and then the chrome delete actually looks really nice. You can see they tinted kind of the back area here. That looks really good. The top of it right there. It's just a sleek looking car. I really like it. Honestly, right now I would trade my Model 3 for this one in a heartbeat. I think it looks really clean. At first, honestly, my first take on the Model Y, I had the same issue with Cybertruck. Initially, I didn't really like the design, but then I kind of like, it wore on me. And the Model Y is doing the same thing to me right now. Like, if I could just swap my cars, just right here in this car wash, I probably would. I think it looks nice. I like how it's sitting up higher. This is probably at least 6-7 inch higher than my Model 3. The back of it, it totally looks like a Model X to me. I drove a Model X for, I think, almost 2 years. I mean, it's definitely like a little bit skinnier at the top there, but just the silhouette, the back doors, everything looks very, very similar. Let's see this thing in action. I think they're about to go park it. The other thing that I'm curious about is I still haven't driven a Model Y. I'd like to test drive one at some point, but I also was curious about the heat pump. I saw my buddy Sean Mitchell had a video on Model Y, and it seemed like the heat pump was actually producing quite a bit of noise whenever it was fully activated. I guess it'd be more in like winter type conditions, so I don't know if I would have issues with that in Texas. So I'm telling my buddy Jim here. Jim, say hi. So the inside of the Model Y, the only way you'd notice that this is a Model Y is it's sitting on a riser right there, so it's like 6-7 inches higher, but like almost they're using the exact same seats in the Model 3. Like I said, like look at the inside, you cannot tell the difference. It's all Model 3 parts except for the middle. You can see there's no the beam that's here in my Model 3, that's not in here, so that will be really nice for your people that are sitting in the back. And I think I would enjoy sitting up high, like another 6-7 inches. I think this will be the ultimate family car. You see the Model Y emblem here. It's the exact same doors as in my Model 3. And the inside, they do, I think this is a brand new Model Y, so you can see it's got the new USB-C dongles there. The light is up here. This is really cool. I think this is going to be the neat part, because people sitting in the back, they're going to get a crazy view. What do you think, dude?
I like it. I love it.
Yeah, so the back is just like the Model X. So it's automated, I think, which is nice. I kind of missed that in my Model 3. And there's a ton of storage space in here. So these two knobs here fold these seats down. And then, as you guys remember from my car, there's a huge cubby here. But what I like here is that there's one here as well. This moves right here. So there's a ton of space in here. Super nice. I think for a family car, this is the ultimate family car, because even when you have 5 people in the car, look at the amount of storage space you have. You have some space here, you got space in the front. I think this car is going to sell super, super well. So that's your overview of the Model Y. I hope you guys like it. Comment below if you guys have any detailed questions about the car. I'll answer it. I'm going to try to see if I can get a ride in one of my friend's Model Ys here in Austin. There aren't that many here, because you guys remember production kind of halted for a few months, so now I think they're starting to get back to it. But it's a beautiful car. I want one. So this is Anuarbek with the Tesla Geek Show.